Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add FlexiFunnels purchase details in Notion. So I am an online educator. I am providing my course digitally with the help of FlexiFunnels. So my objective is that as soon as a new purchase will be made for a course in FlexiFunnels by a customer, I want to add the details of that customer with all other details as well in Notion database. Now to automate this entire process, I will have to set up the connection between FlexiFunnels and Notion, and that I am going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business and you want to know that how this automation is actually going to work, for that let me take you all towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I am going to show you step by step that how we can automatically add FlexiFunnels purchase details to Notion database. So I am an online course provider. I am selling my course digitally with the help of FlexiFunnels. So I'm managing the content of the course, the students, etc. with the help of FlexiFunnels. Okay. And to manage the payments of these courses, the customers and their details, I am using Notion. So I chose Notion over Google Sheets because Notion offers much more than a database. It acts as a centralized workspace actually, which is going to combine the entire team. It is going to organize my data effortlessly, and it is going to create a dynamic and visually organized system where I can link my purchase data to other aspects of business like my task management, content planning, or customer follow-ups, etc. Okay, so here my objective is that as soon as I'm going to receive a new payment, a new purchase will be made in FlexiFunnels for the course which I'm selling, then the details of that purchase along with the customer who has purchased the product should be recorded in Notion database, and that too in the systematic format. Okay, so that I will be able to follow with the customers and also I will be able to send them the important details accordingly. Now as I am recording multiple details in Notion such as name, email, phone number, amount, transaction ID, address, city, etc. So adding the details manually in Notion database is definitely going to take a lot of time and I will not be able to keep up the consistency. Therefore I have decided to automate this entire process. How I'm going to do that? By simply setting up a connection between FlexiFunnels and Notion database in such a way that every time a new purchase will be made by the customer in FlexiFunnels for a product, automatically the details of the customer and all the details will be recorded systematically in my Notion database. Okay. Now, to automate this entire process, I am going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, basically, I'm going to set up a connection between FlexiFunnels and Notion database, that too without any coding and any programming skills, effortlessly. All right, so let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in currently. This is the all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And you can see it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders over here. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Add FlexiFunnels purchase details in Notion. After giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, because the automation which I'm going to create is related to learning management. So here I'm going to select automations for learning management. Then I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows, trigger and actions. Basically, this is a blank workflow which we have to fill up in order to complete our automation successfully. Okay, so trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. Here, the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose my objective is that as soon as a new purchase will be made by a customer in FlexiFunnels for my course, then automatically the details of that purchase should be recorded in Notion database. For that, let's suppose I'm going to take FlexiFunnels in trigger and Notion in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the purchase is made in FlexiFunnels, then only the details will be recorded in Notion, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us select our trigger application as FlexiFunnels. As we have done that, now we have to select the trigger event. On the happening of which event in FlexiFunnels you want to capture the response. So I want that when the purchase will be made in FlexiFunnels, then the response should be captured. So new purchase will be our trigger event. As we have done that, you can see here we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So basically we need to follow the given instructions step by step carefully to build the connection between FlexiFunnels and Pabbly Connect, and that we are going to do with the help of this webhook URL. We are going to insert this webhook URL inside FlexiFunnels inside the specific course which we want that on the purchase of that course we want to capture the response. And as we will do that, every time a new purchase will be made for that course in FlexiFunnels, instantly the response will be captured. So do not worry. First of all, let's copy the webhook URL and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. So I will take you towards my FlexiFunnels account. We will go towards product section first of all. And these are the courses which I am selling. So one of the course which you have to select one of the course which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect, and when the purchase will be made for that course, then only the response will be captured. So let's say here I'm going to build the connection between programming in Python and Pabbly Connect. So we'll open the course and from the left side here we can see the option of set rules. Now we have to click on this set product rules button to add a new rule and we have to enter the details over here. So first of all, we have to select when you want to start the workflow, when the product will be purchased, and for all the pricing you can select any specific pricing as well, but I'm going to go for pricing options that are all. Then I'm going to select use. So here we have to select webhook over here. I want to use webhook to send the response. Then first of all you have to enter a name for your webhook. So let's say I'm going to give a name as new purchase, and then you have to paste the webhook URL which you have copied from Pabbly Connect. As we will do that, now we have to click on save. And you can see that our rule is successfully added. So now we'll go back towards Pabbly Connect. As we have set up the connection successfully, it is showing waiting for webhook response. We are waiting for the response now. How we are going to capture the response? For that, we have to do a test submission by purchasing the course in FlexiFunnels. So I'm going to purchase the course in front of you to capture the response over here. And now here you can see that I have opened the checkout page of programming in Python and I'm going to click on buy now option. To buy the product, I will have to enter the details as a customer. So let's start with a name. Let's say the customer who is purchasing this course is best customer. Let's say the email of this customer is best34@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to enter a random phone number over here and address and a zip code. All right. After entering the details, now I'm going to make the payment via card. Okay, so I'm going to enter some dummy card number because I'm making a dummy purchase. Okay, after entering all the details, I'm going to click on complete order. So it is being processed. And as we have done that, here the order is placed successfully and the payment is made. As soon as this purchase is made, now I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for a few seconds to capture the response. And here the response is received. So here we have received all the details in the response. Let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the zip code of the customer. We have the transaction ID, which is going to be unique for every new transaction. We have the state of the transaction, that is the customer. Then we have the page URL through which this purchase is made. We have the page ID. We have the name of the product which is being purchased. Then we have the product ID. We have the price which is being paid. Here we have the phone number of the customer. We have their name, first name and last name. We have the email address, the date and time at which the payment is made or the purchase is made, the currency in which the payment is made, and over here we have their address. This means our connection between FlexiFunnels and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful, as the details which we have received are exactly the same which we have entered while making the purchase. Okay, so now every time a new purchase will be made for the specific course which we have connected in FlexiFunnels, the response of that purchase is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect automatically. Once we have received the response, our objective is to add the details directly and automatically in Notion. So for that, now we have to build the connection between Notion and Pabbly Connect. Let's go towards our action step and let us select our action application as Notion. Now we have to select the action event. What you want to perform? I want to create a database item. That means I want to create a record in the database. So we'll go towards create database item. As we have done that, now we are going to click on connect to build the connection. Here we have two options, add new connection and select existing connection. You can see I have already logged into my Notion database account. So if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. I'm going to show you that how you have to create a new one. So we'll select add new connection and then we'll click on connect with Notion. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access Notion account. So now we are going to select the pages for which we want to provide the permissions. If you want, you can select any specific page, but I'm going to provide the permission for all the pages I have in Notion because my data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. And now I'm going to click on allow access. As we have done that, the authorization has become successful and the connection between Notion and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we have to enter the details in these fields to create a record successfully. First of all, let's start with the database item. So the name of my database in Notion is new payment details. I'm going to select the same new payment details. As we have selected that, now we have to enter the details in these fields to create a record. Okay, so first of all, it is asking us the city of the customer. We have received all the details of the customer already in our earlier response. So instead of entering the data manually one by one, let us start mapping the data. So first of all, it is asking us the city. As you can see, we have received the city in the response already. We will simply insert it directly from the previous step and it is mapped. When I have mapped this city like this from the previous step, it has become dynamic. That means with every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new purchase will be made in FlexiFunnels by the customer, automatically all the details which we are going to map in these fields are going to replace with the new details of that new response. And in this way only we are going to automate the entire process by mapping all the fields. Instead of this, if we will enter the data manually by typing or by copy and pasting, then it will become static and then it is not going to replace any time. It will be same each time. Then we will not be able to automate the entire process because the details will get stuck. Okay. Now we will, in the similar manner, we will map the email. Let us search for the email and it has redirected us. Then we will map the address, the state, transaction ID, that is this. We have the phone number, okay, the amount which is received, the name of the customer. So here it is asking us the full name and we have received the first name and last name separately. So first of all, let us map the first name with a space, then we will map the last name. In this way, we have created the full name over here. And this content field will be blank. Okay, now let's click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, the response is captured and over here we have received all the details along with the ID. This means that the data is successfully added in Notion database. So now I'm going to take you towards Notion. And yes, over here we can see that the data is recorded. We have the name, the email, phone number, amount, transaction ID, address, city, and the state. This means our connection between FlexiFunnels and Notion is absolutely successful. And now once we have set up the connection successfully, we have integrated the applications. So let us check whether the automation is running fine or not. So once again, I will take you back towards my FlexiFunnels account and I'm going to make the payment over here. And I'm going to click on buy now to purchase the product once again with some other details this time. Let's say I'm purchasing this course with the name as Smart Student. The email is, let's say this, smartstudent59@pabblytunes.com. Here we have a random phone number, address, and now I'm going to make the payment quickly. So you can see we have the name of the student as Smart Student. We have this email, phone number, the address, and all other details. Okay, now I'm going to enter a random card number quickly. And I will complete the order quickly. And as the purchase is made successfully, now I'm going to take you towards Notion. And over here, we can see that automatically without any manual efforts, the data is recorded with all the exact details. This means our workflow is running absolutely fine. So what we have done, we have taken FlexiFunnels and Trigger and Notion in our action step, and we have connected both of them in such a way that every time a new purchase will be made in FlexiFunnels, automatically the record will be created systematically in Notion. So I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.